With treasure maps in hand, we took a stand. Through dark winding caves and hidden clues, searching for answers to ancient riddles we pursued. Mysteries unfolded every twist and turn. As we learned secrets, our hearts began to yearn. Drama unfolded, friendships were tested, but together we faced it all, never rested. Oh, this wild journey we're on, we won't stop. We'll keep pushing through, reaching the top. With each challenge we face, we'll prevail. Kpro and Cowlazars.
All right, hey everybody, how's it going? Today is Monday, August 28th. Nope, today is Thursday, August 28th, 2025. The summer's almost over, Kpro. You know what that means, don't you?
What does that mean?
Seeking Treasure Con 2026. We're getting closer and closer to the day. All right, we got a lot to go over, everybody. I only put one thing in the title, but Kpro has a 40-page PowerPoint. We're going over all kinds of stuff. But
yeah, and John said that song is terrible. Justin gave us that song. He created it and gave it to us. You have to like it.
It's not Justin singing. No. Actually, I don't think it comes through right through the soundboard, actually. It sounds a little tinny sometimes.
It is still terrible.
All right. Well, each their own. All right. All right. What else, Kpro? What else is going on?
I put it all in the PowerPoint. So you just have to
put it all in the PowerPoint.
Oh, and I think I missed a slide, but that's okay. So if you're wondering about some tweets and some meetups and all of that, I added it in because I didn't want to forget anything. Running a little slow today. So let's go, Mike.
Running a little slow today. All right. First thing I'm going to do is this right here. And bam, right there. Okay. All right. Okay. So, yeah, let's just jump right into it, everybody. I know we went live a little bit early to give people a chance to get in here.
Froggy's here. We can get started now.
Okay. So we have a lot of different treasure hunts to talk about. Is the last thing you put in the PowerPoint the container?
No, the first.
Oh, I'm like breaking the lead. All right. Well, we'll go through
what?
that. Well, I thought it would be last, but that's okay. That's all right. It's interesting, I think.
Only if someone had time to review the PowerPoints and give me feedback before we're live.
I have not seen this at all, everybody. First time. First time for everything. Okay, let's just jump right into it. Remember, a thumbs up, subscribe. We hit 10,000 subscribers. We did the giveaway for the 1 ounce American Eagle. That is in the mail. When we hit 15,000 subscribers, we'll do another giveaway. So if you can, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And of course, as always, as you guys know, Super Chat is on. If you have a question, you just have to have Kpro answer. Okay, here we go. Everybody. Let's see. BTME stands for Beyond the Map's Edge, if you didn't know that, Kpro. TTI stands for There's Treasure Inside. Canada stands for Canada. 50 states, and TTOKA stands for the Treasures of Known Aim. $5 million hunts.
Yeah, $5 million hunts, 5 updates.
Okay.
We're going to talk about every one of these big bad boys.
She just jumped into BTME first. So I guess we'll do this first, everybody. That's a pretty cool graphic you did there. All right, here we go. So the first thing with this is I guess you have to open your mind, but this is right from the book. I was going to grab the book too. Oh, well. Kpro, do you have the book with you? Nah, we don't know where the books are around here. And Jim, your book is in the mail. I put it in the mail today. So there you go.
Where's my book?
I don't know.
Okay.
So yeah, in the book, Beyond the Map's Edge, Justin says that Forrest himself gave us a cipher, and it says, put in below the home of Brown. He says, ford the river below Iron Springs, where iron whispers brown in nature's tongue. Justin says Forrest himself gave us this cipher. His childhood trousers, meaning Forrest, this is from The Thrill of the Chase. His childhood trousers stained rust brown by his school's iron fire escape. Now, that's not. if he's calling what Forrest described a cipher, then that's just kind of like wordplay. That's not a cipher that I ever thought of. What do you think about that line, K-Pro?
I don't think he doesn't think there's a cipher there, so it stands out now that someone pointed it out.
Well, I'm going to look up the word cipher. Let's look at the definition because, maybe we've been thinking
an analogy. That's not a cipher. So
right, analogy, a metaphor. That's a good way to put it. Wordplay. Maybe when Justin says he created a cipher, maybe we're thinking the wrong thing. So the word cipher, the definition is a secret or disguised way of writing a code.
Yeah, and also look what Sarah said. F did not say there was a cipher. He said there's no ciphers. There's no, remember all that long thing that he said? There's no foot pounds. There's no this and that. So this stands out even more because Forrest himself gave us a cipher. No, he didn't. Pants on fire.
Right. Justin, and just one of those things that Justin threw in there that we're supposed to go, well, that sounds a little strange. Like, why did he use the term cipher for this? Right. Forrest Fenn said there was no cipher in his poem. That's correct, Sarah. That is correct. Is it cipher or cipher with a Y? I think it's spelled CIPHER. But yeah, it's just weird. It is a very weird thing. So
this means we're opening our mind. This isn't this came off of Discord, Reddit, etc. I'm just repeating it because I kind of like it. I want to give credit to Beehive. Before that was Double Something. And then somebody on Reddit put this about 2 or 3 months ago and deleted it on Reddit. Okay, keep going.
So if we look at a cipher, it could be a metaphor because Justin gives the example himself in BTME. Check this out. Paternal ploy. JP states in paternal ploy, his name escapes me. I think it was Niven, or maybe gnarled oak comes to life. A gnarled oak coming to life is a common literary or artistic image symbolizing resilience, ancient wisdom, or the emergence of life from dormant or weathered forms, as seen in the metaphorical rebirth of spring from a stark winter oak. This imagery is not a literal event, but a powerful visual metaphor used in stories and art. Niven number gives us the visual imagery, the container. So what is the word Niven? I've never heard of the word Niven used like this before. Have you, K-Pro?
Niven number. I've never heard of the term, but I've never heard of checksum. I'm just not very smart. So this came exactly from the book. Isn't it a weird sentence to say, his name escapes me? I think it was Niven, or maybe gnarled oak comes to life. Like, isn't that a little strange sentence?
Yeah. Now he uses the term in the book. I think it was Niven, or maybe gnarled oak comes to life. He doesn't actually say Niven number in the book, does he?
No, he uses that word Niven.
Right. And a Niven number, also known as a Harshad number, is an integer that is divisible by the sum of its own digits. For example, 18 is a Niven number because the sum of its digits,
Mike,
1 plus 8, what?
Don't go off script. I have a PowerPoint.
Oh, all right. Okay. All right. And the question is, does a Niven number in Justin's book give us the visual imagery of the container? Okay. And there we go.
What's a Niven number?
Okay, Pro's already set it up. What is a Niven number? Niven number is a positive integer that's divisible by the sum of its digits. For example, 12 is a Niven number because the sum of its digits, 1 plus 2 equals 3, and 3 divides into 12 evenly, 3 times 4. Okay, you got it?
Yes.
So is there a Niven number that's used in the book, K-Pro? Well, I'm glad you asked that, imaginary person. What chapters have 27? There are 3.
27 is a Niven number.
Yeah, 27 is a Niven number. 7 plus 2 is 9, and 9 times 3 is 27. Okay. Jenny reeled in a rainbow trout that was nothing short of majestic. At 27 inches, it was the kind of catch that could be the crown jewel of an entire season. Okay. 27-inch trout. This is the rod race, page 127. Dr. McDonald ordered what felt like a bloodletting ritual from the Dark Ages. 27 vials lined up like soldiers on the lab's tech tray. That's the Jinx joint, page 74. And finally, his alternate kingdom awaited in my 27-foot Airstream, a climate-controlled sanctuary of polished aluminum. Treasure Trail, page 181. Isn't it a little weird that he uses the word 27 in all three of these sentences? And 27 is a Niven number.
It is a Niven number.
I mean, a 27-foot airstrip. Oh, here, you're probably going to do it next. So let's do it this way. A 27. Oh, you lost me. Are these the three here? Yeah.
So 27-inch rainbow trout.
Right.
27 vials. What is the top 4 synonyms from AI? What are the top 4 synonyms to vial?
A container. A bottle, container, flask.
That's container. Where have we heard the word container?
Right. But you didn't add the third one. Or is that the next slide?
That's the next one.
Okay, there we go. His alternate kingdom awaited in my 27-foot airstream, a climate-controlled sanctuary of polished aluminum. If you put all three of those weird sentences that have the word 27 together, you do lay it out, right? Somewhere?
I don't know anymore. I made sense in my head.
Okay. And then right here, this picture is pretty interesting, and that's the thumbnail I use. But hang on. Let's see if she actually laid it out or not. I don't think she laid it out. Okay.
What didn't I lay out?
All three of these. 27-inch rainbow trout, 27 vials. Now you're going to make me go to Discord. You don't lay it out like I had sent you, so I'm not putting it together the way you have it here. I don't know if anybody else is either. Maybe it's just me, but let me look real quick. And thank you to the person who sent this to me.
Beehive.
Hang on. Yeah, Beehive on Discord. Okay, ready? The 3 Niven numbers, or a Niven number 3 times, which is 27. 27-inch rainbow trout. 27 vials, and another word for a vial is a container. 27-foot polished aluminum airstream. Polished aluminum rainbow trout. Polished aluminum trout. Can that be the container? Is what we're saying. It's just strange that he uses the word number 27 in all three of these. This is the 27-foot sanctuary of a polished aluminum trailer. And then we have this picture right here, which is pretty interesting. This says, it looks like it says anodized aluminum right here. Okay.
From Costco.
I mean, it's just there in the background of this picture, a box of anodized aluminum. I'm still not from Kirkland. I'm still not exactly sure what he ordered, unless this is like a frying pan, a set. If it's anodized aluminum, but it just seems like a clue. It seems like he put it right there in our face. Also 27. Oh, geez. You went down this road again, too?
Stop it.
All right. 27 on the periodic table. But first, before we get into that, I want to make sure people understand if we go back. 27 trout, right? 27 vials or containers and 27 polished aluminum. So what does that give you? It gives you a rainbow trout that's a container that's made out of aluminum. Okay. And again, it goes back to rainbow, which we've been talking about, rainbow. A lot of people think it's a fish because it's filled to the gills.
Okay, but look at the right there. Hold on. Go back one.
Right. Yeah.
Go back one. One more. Okay, his alternate kingdom. So I think alternate, we throw that part out and we go back to our last CIPHER discussion, and I put those slides in. Go.
All right.
You're excited. You be excited.
Well, you were. I should have went through it first. I would have might have.
You say that every week, and you always sleep. So no. Sorry.
And then you're saying now 27 is cobalt on the elemental periodic table. If you use a periodic table, cobalt is 1.
Go down one. Go to the next slide.
Tin and copper make brown. I don't know what you're saying here. Or a combo from.
So it's a combo from. We're going to use the first 2. Not the aluminum part. Keep going. See, cobalt. It's on there. And that's 27.
What does that have? So number 27 is cobalt on the periodic table. Okay. And what does that have to do with anything?
Go to the next slide. Okay. Copper. And remember the buns, honey?
Yeah, I remember it. This part I don't like, but that's just me. So you're saying cobalt is made out of copper and tin? No, copper and right. But what does bronze have to do with it? Copper and tin is bronze, right?
Copper and tin make bronze.
Yeah, I don't know. All right, 2 elements, a double word play. Bronze, part 1, rainbow trout, and then it's filled to the gills. All right.
So it is a bronze rainbow trout.
Yeah, it's not a bronze. Yeah, it's not. It's aluminum. That's what the 27 said, not
No,
bronze.
it says alternate. So that means that.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You could say an alternate word other than aluminum could be bronze, I guess. Yeah. All right. It's just weird that for those three set descriptions, you use the word 27, and the word 27 happens to be a Niven number. It's just a weird coincidence. That's all.
Wait.
And then if you put elements of those three things together, it is polished aluminum rainbow trout container. You could say that if you put them together.
Did you see what Cake said?
A certain way. No, I did not. You catch the new JCBD. No, where's that at, Cake? Is this on the Treasure Inside website? Is it breaking news? All right, let me go look. Hang on. Because if it's breaking news, we want to talk about it. And maybe we could watch it together. Let me look real quick. So if I go to treasureinside.com, the treasure, learn more about the treasure.
Put it in your Discord. Hit the breaking news button. That's what.
Oh, don't tell me a box has been found. All right, hang on.
Oh, honey, don't say that.
Yep, I don't see it on the website. So you're saying if we go to Discord, live show, folks, thumbs up for a live show. I'm dancing as fast as I can. All right, you're saying do what now? Put it in our Discord where? Don't see it. Hello, anybody? You put it where?
You said it's.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, he just did another interview. All right, that's cool. Here. This is a 18-minute video. Here's the link right here, everybody, from Mr. John Collins Black. Bam. Breaking news. Put it up. All right. Well, so that's a new video from Mr. John Collins Black with The Quarter Hoarder is the name of the YouTube channel. And it's probably, you guys have to watch that when you have a chance. But don't leave our show yet. Watch it after we're done. All right. Thank you, Cake. Appreciate it. I did not know that was out. And we also have an update from TTI too, don't we? Breaking news. Breaking news.
I had too many messages coming in at once.
No. All right. Okay. Hang on. Okay. Let's get back to it. The 27 is just weird that it's in those three statements like that. That's all. That's all we're trying to say. The world record for the largest tiger trout is 27 pounds, 6 ounces, caught by Kathy Clegg in 2022 at Loon Lake in Washington. The previous record that year was held by Kathy's son, but not Rainbow.
See? 27-pound fish.
Okay. Well, to me, it's Loon Lake and Kathy Clegg, the double letters, like the chapter titles. Strange, isn't it? That's what I was. When I read that, that's where I went to.
That's totally it.
And that's in Washington. Okay. This was posted on Discord and Reddit months ago. And then it was the 27, you're saying?
Yes.
And then it was deleted off of Reddit. Discord, can't tell if it's deleted, but some discussion in the last month. But the keywords discussed was the number 27. Okay. All right. Okay, now let's switch over to Beyond the Map's Edge. Justin Posey made a post, I believe it was yesterday.
I think so.
In response to an email from a searcher, Justin says as follows. The steward is aware of their role. Personally, I would say duh, but that's just me. I had some special items that I wanted to include with the treasure, but couldn't fit in the container. Therefore, in addition to the legal paperwork, the steward will also provide these special items to whoever finds the treasure. At that time, the finder will learn the steward's identity. Duh. I'm not revealing the steward's identity to protect them from being contacted or pressured by unscrupulous treasure hunters. And the third duh. For me, to me, it's obvious, but it is nice to hear it from the man's mouth himself. So there we go. Yeah. How would somebody be a steward and not be aware that they're the steward? But anyway, it's a good question. I'm glad he answered it. Puts probably to bed some conspiracy theories. You got anything to say on that, Caper?
Nope.
Do you think it's the lawyer that created the documents?
Yes, I do.
Could
I think
be.
it's the lawyer. Yeah.
It probably is. Yeah. Okay. Could be. All right. Okay. There's treasure inside, otherwise known as TTI. That's right. You guessed it. So JCB, so there's a new video that dropped there. JCB also did a podcast. Somebody put the link if they would. You don't have it here, so it's a 30
yeah, I
minute
put link and I meant to put the link in. Sorry about that.
All right. Well, Huli can get it if she's around. JCB, it's a 30-minute podcast. JCB only talks for maybe 2 or 3 minutes, right? Or 3 or 4 minutes. 2
or 3 minutes in the beginning and 2 or 3 minutes at the end.
But here's the breaking news. If you haven't heard this, check it out. It's about our national parks and how sacred they are, etc. But this is about JCB has to say about his Forest Fen box that he hid. I have a box called the Forest Fen box. It is a ode to his, meaning Forest Fen. It has some of his treasure in my box. I hid the treasure in some place I was searching that I thought would be a great spot. So you can rule out Yellowstone. You missed something there, obviously, because that doesn't seem to make sense. Why are we ruling out Yellowstone?
Because he said it.
Oh, he doesn't really give an explanation in this of why. But no, John Collins Black did say his Forest Fen box is not in Yellowstone National Park. Is that right?
That is the exact words he said.
Well, when he says so you can rule out Yellowstone, I don't see anything he said before that would cause us to think we would rule out Yellowstone. I don't understand. I get it. But anyway, listen to yourself. Listen to it yourself.
Let me answer it, please.
Yeah.
I hid the treasure someplace I was searching that I thought would be a great spot. So one of the places I never searched is Yellowstone, so rule out Yellowstone.
Oh, okay. So yeah, he probably thinks it can't be in Yellowstone. Right, I see. So he's saying it's not, Yellowstone wasn't a great spot. So, but anyway, he did say, JCB did say his Forest Fen box is not in Yellowstone National Park.
Yeah.
So if only Justin would do the same thing. Okay. So that is news, especially if you're putting in the time and boots on the ground looking for Forest Fen's, JCB's Forest Fen box. That's pretty huge. Publicly accessible places, yes. Guidelines not on private or no way, shape, or form or needing to get through private land to get there. So JCB saying his box is on publicly accessible places. You don't need to get through private land to get there, right?
Yes.
Okay.
New information in case someone has that kind of a solve that you have to get through. Yeah.
Yeah, he was making a joke that he never searched there. And he may be making a joke, but he's saying you can rule out Yellowstone. So it's actually breaking news. Okay, got it.
Okay.
All right.
This, I think, is more breaking news. So they asked him, just generally speaking, what are your favorite public lands or national parks? That was the question.
Okay.
And this is how he answered.
I grew up in North Carolina. I have a box hidden that is close to the Appalachian Trail. I camped in North Carolina and the Asheville and Blue Ridge Mountains. I got a chance to see Yellowstone with the Forest Fen hunt, and that is like in being on Mars or a foreign planet. I don't understand that either, but okay.
So I've hidden a box close to that. He talked about North Carolina. So did he just rule out all the other states? Yes.
Maybe.
Okay, next slide. You'll see the map, and he just narrowed it down.
You think so? So this is the Appalachian Trail along North Carolina. So yeah, that is, I would look at this maybe, and I know this border of the 3 states people have looked at, haven't they, for the Appalachian Trail? Where'd you get this map from? This is interesting. But yeah, that is interesting. When he's saying, yeah, I camped in North Carolina, the Asheville area, is he kind of giving up and I hid my Appalachian box somewhere along there? So.
I think when he's asked and he says, hey, I've hidden a box and in North Carolina, I love to go here and I love to go here. I think he's just narrowed the search states to North Carolina App Trail. Look how much you don't have to search anymore.
Mike Bibler, there's a new name. Hey, Mike, welcome. He says, if you know the cipher, you know how to find the spot. So my guess is you don't actually have the cipher. Justin never said if you have the cipher, you know the spot. The cipher is a nod to the container. That is what he said, not the location. So I don't know if you have it mixed or you think you have something, but Justin never said the cipher gets you closer to the location. He could, it's just Justin never said that. So, okay. Doug Haydick says, is it possible that a JCB box has been found and not publicly announced? Well, yeah, if that person didn't contact JCB, I guess it's possible, right? Okay, Pro.
He doesn't have a way to know, so I would say yes.
So it is possible, Doug. I mean, JCB said he left incentives for people to contact him, but what if somebody doesn't want those incentives and just says, I'm going to take what's in the box and that's it? So it's possible, yes, that a box has been found and we don't know about it. Emma says, I've said North Carolina all along.
Boom.
Breaking news. Well, that means the past and future box is in Tahoe. Of course it does, Brian. Of course. All right. Okay. If it's not in North Carolina, then there's a lot of red herrings. And we know what John said about red herrings from our last show. We showed you, or our show a while ago. We showed you the red herring. So, or Ohio. Yeah. Lake Tahoe or Ohio. Okay. I'm just trying to get caught up in there. All right. They don't make 27-inch Airstreams.
Actually, they do.
Do they?
Yeah, I looked it up because I wanted to see, is it a fake? They do. Or I was able to find them on the internet.
Okay. All right. Hey, Czar, stay safe out there, buddy. If you're out there where I think you are. Thrill the chase. What is this, K-Pro? Yellowstone?
Yeah, he ruled out. Yeah.
Okay. He says it's like being in Mars. I don't know what that means either, but he said it's not in Yellowstone. So there you go. 27-inch or 27-foot? Oh, I think Benny Baum. Yeah, I think he said 27-foot. 27-foot Airstreams, which they do. Okay. Okay. No soup for you, K-Pro. Oh, yeah. So, guys, if you didn't know, there's another little hunt in Canada for $1 million in gold. It's actually a certain number of gold coins. But Gold Finder owns one. So he's saying, yeah, there are some 27-foot campers. But unfortunately, so last show, K-Pro asked the question of, well, can a U.S. person partner with somebody in Canada to find this $1 million in gold coins? And the answer is no, you can't. So a big thank you to the person who sent this to me. She says on our Discord, she said, one of our best friends is from Canada and she's back in Vancouver. And I told her about it and explained the Canadian citizen thing to her a little over a week ago. She was super excited, of course, because she lives there. And she said it shouldn't be a big deal partnering up with me. And we started making plans. I asked her to fill out the contact form in the legal area of the website, asking if it would be okay if her best friend was her partner, even though her best friend is a U.S. citizen and she's Canadian. Your chocolates and my peanut butter. No, sorry. They simply emailed her back this. Thank you for your interest in taking part of the Great Canadian Treasure Hunt. A Canadian citizen participating in the Great Canadian Treasure Hunt cannot have a U.S. citizen as a partner because the contest is exclusively for Canadian residents. Having a non-Canadian resident as a partner would lead to disqualification. Please read all rules and regulations prior to participating.
No soup for you.
Yeah, sorry, everybody. You can't. At least now, maybe could you do it on the down low? Maybe, but
but then they added the rules and they talk about how they're going to verify and we give them permission to have information in our devices and yeah.
Okay. Excuse me.
I just remember Mike saying, well, no, it just makes sense. The answer is yes, you'll be fine. And I'm like, I love you, Mike. And even though Cowlazars says it, let's just double check. Aren't we good? We did before we spent thousands of hours getting disqualified.
Yeah, blame Canada. The residency, all participants must be legal residents of Canada. Participants must have reached the age of majority in their province or territories, Canada. Employee restrictions, employees of the sponsor, etc., are not eligible. Team restrictions. If you win a major prize or are part of a prize-winning team, the entire team is ineligible to win further major prizes. Oh, then that's just saying you can only win one per team, one prize per team. Interesting. If you have any further questions, please send us a message. Best of luck. And all I was saying is don't tell them. You can partner with whoever you want, but will they find out? I wonder if they do a deep dive on the person who wins to find out.
Go to the next slide.
If they did have help.
Because they also included this. And I know it's kind of
I'm not reading all this.
I know, but look at the bottom. It says we use our own and third-party technology to collect information about your device. And yeah, they so definitely read this, guys, because this is what you're signing up to.
And yeah, there's a lot there in the rules. So definitely the Great Canadian Treasure Hunt says you got it's for Canada residents only. So there you go. Now we know. Okay. Meetups. What's going on with the meetups?
Justin.
Justin Posey interview.
Justin's grabbing coffee and wants everyone to join him.
My longtime friend Tyler Young, aka he's going to be there. I didn't know this part.
I'm sorry, I mixed these up. This is he's doing an interview. So if you guys know Taylor Long from the book, it's actually Tyler, and he just outed him. But go ahead.
So this is Thursday of next week, everybody. This guy Taylor is going to do an interview with Justin on X Space this Thursday, September 4th at 5 p.m. a week from today. I'm genuinely excited to catch up with a good friend and share some stories with all of you. No X account needed to listen, and it'll be recorded if you can't make it live. So that makes it sound as if Justin is going to link it on his website after the fact. So there you go. That's one Justin interview coming. Justin's going to do a meetup tomorrow, everybody. Tomorrow, August 29th at Verve Coffee and Roasters, University Avenue, Palo Alto, California at 11 a.m. So if you happen to be in the area, go on by and get a coffee and talk to Justin. I'm assuming he's going to be signing books, but he doesn't actually say that.
Yeah, and he did come into Discord late yesterday and said, "I'm only going to be there for a little bit, guys. So like, don't come from great distances. It's not going to be like the book signing. He's not going to be there for 8 hours signing books kind of thing. He won't be there long, so don't be late."
No, I did not say the CIPHER points to the location. That is incorrect. It does not. I mean, Justin has never said that. It's a nod to the container. We all want to know what we're looking for, but guess what? It doesn't matter if you can't solve the poem. So, but it is fun. I get it. It is fun. Searcher meetup, the Salt Face Mule, this Saturday around 5 p.m. Treasure Hunt with us. Emma and Jam are going to be there. Froggy's going to be there. Mysterious Writings, Jenny Kyle is going to be there. And probably a whole lot of you people are going to be there.
Yep.
So go say hi to them. It's near Asheville, North Carolina, the Salt Face Mule. That's going to be a lot of fun. I'm sure you're going to record it, Emma and Jam. You're going to have video and you're going to put it up. There it is. Yeah, buddy, Jam says. So that'll be a lot of fun. And then Julia's got the link, Mysterious Writings.
Oh, nice.
Well, all right. What else is happening? DB CooperCon, breaking news, everybody. Our friend Packer Jack. DB CooperCon 2025, where fun, fact, and frivolity meet infamy in discussing the only unsolved hijacking in U.S. history. That's November 14, 16.
Yep.
So that's just a couple months away. So you can get
if you have to travel in, and yes, they charge and all of that. It's a conference. And I went 2 different years. I definitely went 1 year. I don't remember if I went the second. I think I did. And it is fantastic. Those guys that are in this, and there was some overlap with the Forest Fen Hunt. So he asked me to do a shout out. And of course I do a shout out. So it's coming up.
All right. So they're going to take pictures and videos, but they're not going to go live from out there. So breaking news, Justin is in California. So the treasure's in the Golden State. Yeah. No, I don't think it works that way, unfortunately. It would be funny if it was in California. And that's why Justin's in Palo Alto. He's checking on it, obviously, to see if it's been found or not. Right? Okay.
Sure.
All right.
I think that's the last slide.
Okay. Well, we went through it quick tonight. Okay. All right. Thumbs up for K-Pro's PowerPoint. Thumbs up for the searcher that reached out about the 27 in the book. Those 3 weird coinky dinks where he uses the term 27. It just seems strange when you can put it together. It's basically aluminum trout a container, you know? All right. What else, K-Pro? Anything?
No, that's it. Yeah. That's it. Dinner's in the oven, honey.
Good. I'm ready to eat. The treasure hunt coin, treasure hunt number 1 comes out. I'm sending a PDF Sunday, everybody. This Sunday, everybody will get the puzzle. The coin sold out, but you should have already gotten the rules. So if you bought a treasure hunt coin from me and never got the rules, you need to email me. Email me, cowlazars@gmail.com. What are you laughing at, K-Pro?
Cynthia has read Cynthia's comment.
Speak easy after the show ends. Okay. That's it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess we're going to find out what that is all about. All right. Meetups are always fun. Femboree just happened. Now there's the Asheville, North Carolina meetup. We got the conference in January, and who knows? And then Justin's doing a meetup at the coffee shop next and tomorrow, I should say. So yeah, a lot of fun stuff, a lot of things going on. I think these treasure hunts are just getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
There's getting to be more of them. I mean, there's 5 major hunts going on right now. Oh, and I wanted to talk to Bart. Gave me some words. I will get them up on our Discord, just kind of about his hunt and how many are searching and how it looks and all of that. The 50 states, we may have that originator on. So he's looking to do 50 different states, hunt in each one.
Yeah. Let me explain that real quick. So the show we did on treasure hunt amusement park updates, I said, hey, there's this guy on TikTok is trying to do a Bitcoin treasure hunt in all 50 states and had all these videos. Well, that account got banned. He reached out to me. He joined our Discord and he reached out to me and said, they banned my TikTok account for gambling. People don't understand how treasure hunts work. So we think we're going to have him on the show because he does want to do a treasure hunt in every state. And he did the first treasure hunt. The first state that got 1,000 signups was Texas. So that treasure hunt was free for those 1,000 people. And they did the treasure hunt and there's a winner and he goes over the solution. And whenever a state has 1,000 signups, it's $50 to play. Somebody is going to find a Bitcoin wallet with $5,000 worth of Bitcoin in it. And once he does all 50 states, those 50 winners compete for $1 million in Bitcoin. So it's a very ambitious treasure hunt. And we just wanted to have him on. I know in the past, this has tried to have been done and it hasn't been successful to do a treasure hunt in every state. But no, sometimes it has. I mean, Candyman and Stephanie did they did a bunch in every state, right? I don't know if they did all 50 because Bobby was a winner of one of them in West Virginia, right? So they did it. So yeah, we're going to have him on the show and we'll find out what's going on with this guy. Okay. Because if it's here in Nevada and here's the other, and we have a lot of answers. We have a lot of questions for him. Like in other words, when you did Texas is huge, but he says, no, you know what the general area is. So in other words, if it's Nevada, is it Las Vegas area or is it Reno area? Like you'll know that I think you'll know that before you buy in. So that's why we want to have him on the program to go into those kind of details. And how do you play? And yeah.
And we need to see, like Hunt Debris is saying, he uploaded the solution the day after it was solved in 4.5 hours. It's beyond impossible to pull out what they claim to have pulled. The cool part is we will do a live show and we will ask him these questions.
We'll ask him. Exactly. Because his YouTube videos don't have any views. And I'm like, if you had 1,000 people, why are they not watching the solution video? And he's like, they were all on TikTok. And unfortunately, the account. And on that show we did last week, I show the TikTok and now all those videos are gone. So anyway, we're going to have him on the show and we're going to ask him some hard-hitting questions of why isn't this a scam and why are you legit and all that kind of stuff. So that'll be next week probably. So tune in. Dead men tell no tales. And Chad Bird, I emailed you about coming on the show, but you didn't email me back. So Chad, if you can make it, come on Monday's show. I know you're busy. I don't know if you're back in Australia or where you're at, but you definitely have an open invitation to come on the show, Chad. Tell us about your boots on the ground. There to Yellowstone. We can talk about whatever you want to. So just let me know when you can make it work. Okay. For sure. So I think that's it. Are we going to end it early tonight, K-Pro, or we got anything else to talk about?
No, let's end it because I'm hungry.
Yeah, I'm hungry too. All right, everybody. That's it. Thanks for tuning in. Again, Sunday is the treasure hunt. Uncharted Collectibles treasure hunt coin number 1 puzzle PDF is going out Sunday at noon. So good luck for everybody who bought a coin. We will have a second coin here in the near future. So if you didn't get one, hopefully you'll get the second one. Somebody's going to win $500, which is pretty cool. So thanks for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe, and we will see everybody on Monday. All right.
Bye.
See ya. Thanks, everybody. See you next time.